Hi guys, welcome back to GOO ROO Beauty. It's time for June favourites. First of all, a new base for me. This one's from Revlon. This is the Photo Ready Colour Correcting Primer in 002. It's the pink shade. The 001, I don't think it's that much different. Even when I swatch them on my hand, they really don't look that different to me. I really don't notice a specific colour correcting, but even when I do sample that on my hand, you can see that it does smooth out the appearance of little fine lines even on my hand. It does that in a very silicone-y way. When I look at the primary ingredient, the very first one is dimethicone, so it's definitely silicone based. I love that it's such a huge 27 ml size. That's almost as big as a regular size foundation, and I find that this really helps not only smooth out pores and my fine wrinkles, but also does help keep the foundation on longer throughout the day and looking fresher. Next, as far as face and complexion goes, I've been really enjoying the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra 24 hours. It is pretty much retouch free makeup. That is what I'm wearing today. It's now about 8 o'clock. I applied this probably 13 hours ago. I haven't powdered even before filming. This one does have SPF 15, but a really fantastic, impressive foundation there from Lancome. Next, I have fallen in love with Illamasqua. You cannot get it in Perth in any of the stores, but I have recently purchased the Illamasqua Skin Base Foundation. Now at the Maya in Melbourne at the Burke Street Mall, at the Illamasqua counter, they matched me to the shade SB 8.5 Skin Base Foundation. So I now have the 8 that I bought from Sephora and the 8.5 that she matched me to, and one's just a little bit pinker than the other. I'm going to talk about this more in an Illamasqua haul. And finally, as far as Illamasqua goes, there's also a limited edition skin base foundation in the shade Gold or AU, and it's beautiful. This will be beautiful going into the summer. That's how it looks on my hand. And when you rub it in, it's just the most beautiful bronzy sheen. This one can go over makeup, or you can mix it into your foundation. You could even sort of contour with it like Chanel Bronze Universal. It does have very fine glitter particles in it, but absolutely brilliant for that sort of bronzy, sheeny look. And then the final foundation that I really enjoyed this month would be the new Estee Lauder Invisible Fluid Makeup. I did get a 10-day sample of this one. I think that this is so similar to the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua foundation. It's water-based. It still needs to be shaken just like the Vitalumiere Aqua. Well, there's probably a price benefit too to the Estee Lauder. I think it's a beautiful sort of light to medium buildable coverage. Just looks like skin on your skin. It'll cover the, you know, minor imperfections and just stays looking really nice all day long. I think this is very similar to the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. Final product for the complexion is from MAC, from the Hello Sailor collection, and this one is the Pro Longwear Bronzing Powder in Sundipped. There were I think 4 bronzers in total that came out. 2 of them were Pro Longwear. Sometimes my bronzer and blush don't last as long as I would like them to last throughout the day, probably because I'm touching my face all the time, on the phone, leaning on my face, that kind of thing. So I thought Pro Longwear bronzer would be a fantastic idea. Sundipped is just a really lovely sort of golden shade, and it's just quite subtle. I've just swatched it there. That's the Illamasqua here, and then that's the MAC bronzer right next to it. This is one of the lighter bronzers that I've had. I do really still enjoy this for a really subtle, more golden contour. I really enjoy this quite a lot. A couple eye products too this month. All you Aussies, the Maybelline colour tattoos are now available in Australia. Most of you probably know that by now. You can find it Target, Big W, Priceline, all over the place. Target currently I think has 30% off, so you're getting it for less than $9, which is amazing. I think the full price is about $11.95. Finally, we're getting a pretty good deal compared to the American recommended retail pricing for some of these drugstore type products. Stay tuned to my channel. I will do an upcoming colour tattoo video with a giveaway of the full set. The first one is Too Cool, and that is the white one. It's just a really nice sort of sheen. You can see as I turn my hand that it's got sort of a shine and a sheen to it. So it's really nice just on the lid on its own. It's really nice on the inner corner. I really enjoy putting that underneath a powder eyeshadow just for extra light and vibrancy to the eyelid. And then the other one I wanted to share with you is the Bad to the Bronze. The Bad to the Bronze is of course the bronzy shade, and I'm hearing a lot more about Bad to the Bronze lately, and I would have to agree. I've been enjoying that one quite a lot. You can see it's that shimmery type bronzy taupe, and I've worn just these two colors, that's it, with a bit of liner and mascara, this being all over the lid and the inner corner, and then I've used a brush to just sort of do the outer V with this bronze shade, and that was really nice. I really liked that combination. Final product for the eyes. I'm sure this is featured in a favorites video before, but it's a mascara from L'Oreal, the Volume Million Lashes. It's the one in the gold tube. I love this mascara. It just gives me the most perfect lashes. I love it. Again, it's buildable, and it's got that flexi tube. I think that flexi tube probably helps you discover lashes. It helps you really get in there. It's volumizing, it's lengthening. I love how dramatic my lashes are with the Volume Million Lashes. I love it, and drugstore pricing, can't beat it as well. It's fantastic. On to lip products, and these are very accessible to Australians, I'm happy to say. First is from L'Oreal. It's part of their Natural Blondes collection, and it's the colour 235 Nude. I just love it. I've been so into nudes lately, but that's it there. So it's the shade in Nude, and I just love it on my lips. It's beautiful. It's just a really gorgeous colour. Another nude I've really been enjoying is from Face of Australia, and this is called Nude Satin. I really like Nude Satin. Again, it's just a really pretty, easy to wear nude. This is very, very similar. So that's the L'Oreal Nude, that's the Face of Australia Nude Satin. I love them both. They've been really good to me this month. I've got a few more lip products for you, all of them nude and gorgeous. If you haven't tried these Yes to Carrots lip tints yet, I would recommend them. I think they retail for about $9.95 in Australia, but they're brilliant. They're actually called the See Me Blush Lip Tints. They're 95% organic, and this is in the shade Natural Smile. They come in about, I think about 6 or 8 different shades. I love this. I would use this in place of a lipstick. You can see that it's a lot sort of sheerer on my arm. This is the 3rd shade there, and it's just beautiful with a nude lip pencil and then this over the top. It's just the most beautiful finish. It's got a slight frost to it, but it's certainly not, I wouldn't describe it as a frost. It's a beautiful shade, and it's got that minty flavour. So if you've tried the Burt's Bees one in the similar size, it's got that minty finish, so it makes your lips feel fresh and your breath feel fresh, and they're just lovely. I really like a lot of the shades in the Yes to Carrots See Me Blush lip tints. Really like those. And then the last 2 lip products are again from the MAC Hello Sailor collection. I just loved this combination. When I was in Melbourne this week, I caught up with my dear friend Aish. She's known as Miss Goddess in Training here on YouTube and Twitter, and we have formed quite a friendship through the YouTube channel here. She knows where all the sales are on, she knows the best places to get this or that, and we've just hit it off. And it was such a pleasure, Aish, to meet you while I was in Melbourne, and her lips were looking beautiful when I came to meet her. And when I asked her what she was wearing on her lips and she told me, we had to rush off to the MAC counter together. So the first thing I bought was the lipstick. It is a Frost in To Catch a Sailor. That's what it looks like. It's like a frosty beige. She had that on her lips first of all. You can see it there. It's just a really nice, pretty frosty beige, and then what she had over the top of it really just changes it completely. So she also had the Suntint's SPF 20 liquid lip balm in O Rose, or AU Rose, or Gold Rose, and these just have a really sort of slippery jelly-like consistency. I just want to show you what that color looks like there. It's quite sort of a sheer tint, but when you put it on top of the, I'm going to botch this, on top of that shimmering beige lipstick, it's just the most lovely combination. It was like a beige rose shimmer. So that's the combination of the two I've just put on there, and I think of Aish whenever I wear that combination, and it's beautiful. It's natural with a bit of a shimmer. I just absolutely love it. And I just had a couple of fragrances and some hair products, and then we're all done. So with all the travel that I've been doing this month, I've been traveling with perfume testers, which gives me a good chance to use perfumes that I haven't used before. These are testers that I've collected in my subscription boxes or in purchases that I've made from Sephora, all those kind of online purchases where you get free samples in your bag. So I randomly sprayed this Guerlain Insolence on myself one of these days while I was traveling, and I was in love with the scent. All day long I could smell it. I haven't been that in love with a new fragrance in a long time. So I had to go and pick it up. It's absolutely gorgeous. Even just the bottle is really pretty. It's just so feminine. It's like a sweet candy floral. I love it. If you haven't smelt this fragrance, go out now and find it somewhere and smell it. It's beautiful and I love it. Also, I have been wearing quite a bit of the Roberto Cavalli perfume. I really like this one. And then the final couple of favorites for the month of June is the infamous donut. I have been asked for a tutorial of this product. I showed a blonde version of this in a recent haul that I picked up for a colleague. You know when you're on a plane and all the air hostesses just have the most perfect buns, perfect updos? Well, this donut certainly helps with the perfect symmetrical bun, whether it's high or whether it's low. I love it. Someone has asked me for a tutorial, so I will add that to the list. I've got so many videos I need to make for you guys. That will be one of them eventually. I will show you how to use this donut for a really perfect bun. And then the very last product is from MorocconOil. I'm sure I've showed this in a favorites video before, but this is their Glimmer Shine Spray, and you just don't hear enough about this product. It's beautiful. So if I'm blow drying my hair, or even if I'm flat ironing my hair, I just do a few sprays of this all over my whole head, and it's just the most lovely shine. It's lasted me for a long time. The MorocconOil line is not cheap, but this is a nice 100ml size. It comes with a nice spray, and it does last quite a long time. So I would thoroughly recommend that if you want shine, like a shine spray. Beautiful. So that's all my favorites for the month of June. Stay tuned for these videos I've talked about coming up. So we've got a Maybelline Eye Studio Color Tattoo video coming up. I'll show you swatches of the whole set, and then I also have a whole set to give away in that video. There's also an Illamasqua haul coming up on the channel, and then I will also show you how to use the donut in upcoming videos. What were your favorites this month? I would love to hear from you guys as always. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you all again really soon. Bye.